Just before you start your self-massage, take a deep, cleansing, relaxing breath. Inhale, refreshing oxygen, and exhale any excess tension. This allows you to be more fully relaxed and enjoy and discover the benefits of self-massage. These massage and stretch sequences may be performed on your body in a healthy condition. If you have any underlying health conditions, please see your doctor to see if this is appropriate for you. Do not massage if you have skin infections, varicose veins, hip and knee replacements. If you're a pregnant woman and any serious illness, please check with your doctor if massage is appropriate for you. Hi, I'm Stanyer. Let me introduce you to self-massage. I'm going to guide you through simple self-massage techniques that alleviate stress, boost vitality and well-being. It is important to warm your hands up before you begin self-massage. To warm our hands, we rub our hands together, generate heat. It's a friction technique. Generate heat as if you're dry washing your hands. Rub your hands, palms, top of your hands, wrists, wrist rub. You rub your hands vigorously all over, rubbing your palms, top of your hands, your wrists to generate heat. Start warming up your hands and fingers. To mobilise the joints and the fingers, we massage down the sides of each finger. You can start with the little finger, squeezing technique from the base of the finger up to the fingertip, all the way through the thumb. And you repeat on the other side, so you squeeze from the base of the finger up to the fingertip, either side of the nail, and you work through all your fingers, ring finger, index finger, and your thumb. Then we rotate the finger vigorously. Rotate 4 or 5 times in one direction and rotate 4 or 5 times the other direction. So if you go anti-clockwise, then you circle clockwise 4 or 5 times. Energizing your fingers. And you repeat on the other side. We rotate the finger vigorously. Rotate 4 or 5 times in one direction and rotate 4 or 5 times the other direction. Stretching out, squeezing muscles, ligaments and tendons. We take our thumb, we try and draw it in sideways, the little finger, we do a sideways movement with our thumb and little finger to try and mobilise our wrists in different direction, and a figure of 8 to start mobilising the wrist. We do a figure of 8 to rotate our wrists, and then we extend that to wrist circles in both directions to mobilise the joints of your wrists. So we're going to stretch now the soft tissues of our fingers and hands and wrists, and we come into the prayer position and you push down towards your wrist, so you stretch out all the ligaments on the underneath of your wrist. And you extend that up to your fingers to stretch out your fingers. You feel a nice stretch on the inside of your fingers through your palms. Then stretch individual wrists. We press against opposite hand, and you should feel a stretch on the inside of your forearm. And we repeat this on the other side. The hand that we're stretching is pushing against the resistance given by your opposite hand, and you feel stretches in the ligaments and tendons. We press against opposite hand, and you feel stretches in the ligaments and tendons on the outside of your forearm. And you repeat on the other side, feel stretches in the ligaments and tendons on the outside of your forearm. It's very important to warm up your hands for massage. If you're using the keyboard or mouse on computer all day, or if you're driving all day, we often have our fingers and hands in a state of contraction, and over time that builds up an excess level of tension in our hands and fingers. And it's important to stretch out our fingers, mobilise our wrists and hands to prevent this excessive tension, and to release and feel relaxed in your hands. And if you do this regularly, to warm up every day, you can prevent things like arthritis in the fingers and the hands, and potentially it can prevent carpal tunnel syndrome if you do overuse your hands by typing, computer work, or hold a fixed position. Great health benefits for anybody. These are great exercises for you to do for your own health and well-being, and it's great also to stress relief. You can feel as you warm up your hands how much tension you're holding in your shoulders and your neck by releasing and mobilizing your hands. It's fascinating. Everything's interconnected, and a lot of tension is built up in your shoulders and neck by how you use your arms and also how you hold your posture. So if you release excessive tension in your hands, you can actually feel the tension that's left in your shoulders. It helps bring awareness to how much excessive tension that you're holding in your body, especially if you do sit for long periods of time, whether it's on computer, in front of computer games, or driving long periods. If you're working in an office all day, you can begin to be aware of how much excessive tension that's held in your body. Warm up your hands before you massage. Be fully committed to the moment and the benefits of self-massage. Learn my wonderfully choreographed sequences of stretches and massage techniques that enhance your well-being. Regularly participate in the art of touch. Mobilisation stretches can reduce stress, improve flexibility, enhance your overall well-being. Self-massage for the leg. Take a deep, cleansing, relaxing breath. Inhale, refreshing oxygen, and exhale any excess tension. Make sure when you massage you're in a warm, ventilated area and that you're wearing comfortable, loose clothing. This is through the clothing self-massage, no need for oils. Make sure your leg is at a 45-degree angle. You're sitting with an upright posture and your back is supporting where it needs support. Ease your mind and connect to your body. Gently stroke the whole of your leg from the top of your thigh, gently over your thigh towards your ankle, avoiding putting pressure through the knee, and up through the calf and down your hamstring. And we do this stroking action all the way down and up through the calf, down the hamstring, and make sure that you connect with your inner and outer thigh as you do so, avoiding pressure through the knee, so gently over the knee area, and then rubbing the soft tissue of the muscles, gently stroking, becoming accustomed to how your muscles feel. And as we palm press our hands like in a prayer position, pressure of our palms of our hands, we press, squeeze the thigh or quadricep, and then release. We're putting direct pressure. Squeeze and release, direct pressure. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. When working on your thigh, you can divide your leg into sections. Start off with the center of the thigh. Squeeze, direct pressure and release. Squeeze, we're getting the belly of the muscle. It's on the rectus femoris. You divide it to the inner thigh. Squeeze and release. You can take the angle of the outer thigh and squeeze and release all the way towards your hips. We massage the ankle, we squeeze, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. And just gently mobilise the ankle and rotate it gently. This can release muscle aches, cramp in your legs, or reduce the fatigue and tiredness in your legs. Squeeze the calf muscle, twisting action on twistings gently on the superficial layer, generate warmth, working towards your heart. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. And gently, naturally breathing, connect to your body awareness. Knees supported by one hand as you squeeze the calf. Wrap your hands lightly around your leg and use the flat of the pads of your fingers and thumbs. Do kneading or squeezing. Kneading technique or squeezing. As you complete each touch, slide your hand lightly to the next position. And you squeeze and release. Using the pads of your fingers, then move up to the next position, squeeze and release. You feel what your muscles are ready for. So again, always start with light pressure and then build the pressure as you see fit in your muscles. Working towards your heart. And we swap hands, squeeze and release. Using the flattened pads of your fingers, we go into the belly of the calf muscle, starting from the bottom, walking up towards the knee. Pads of your fingers, squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Use as much of the full hand as possible to enable you to vary the pressure. And it's a therapeutic massage that can be used at the end of the day to release excessive tension from your muscles, stimulate your circulation. And we take the pads of our fingers to get into the calf muscle, the belly of the calf muscle, so we can massage deep within the calf muscle, gastrocnemius, to release any excess tension in the belly of your calf muscle. So you use the pads of your fingers, flattened pads of your fingers. Your hands are drawn along your leg, up your calf towards your knee. Make sure you're aware of your posture and you're using your body weight to pull into the muscle rather than your wrists and your hands. So there's a gentle rocking motion rather than overworking your fingers. Maintain neutral postural alignment so you do not put strain on your body, and you can feel and listen to your body's signals. Palm pressing your inner thigh, squeeze inside in the inner thigh. Squeeze and release the outer thigh. So you use the surface of the hand to apply pressure directly into the muscle. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. You can sense how much pressure you need. Pounding the legs. And as you pound down your leg and pound upward, you have very loose fists. So it's a fist position, but you're not clenching, they're just very loose, and the wrists are loose too. You can pound behind your legs, your calf muscles and your hamstrings. Make your legs softer. Knees bent. Your toes are pointing away from you. Relaxed ankle. And you pound down and up your legs. Both fists down the back of your leg. Pound up the inside of your leg. Use loose fists, flexible wrist. Pound along the outside of your leg. Pound the inside of your leg. Massage enhances your mood, reduces tension. Pound along the quadriceps. It can give you a renewed sense of vigour. Aids relaxation. Up the hamstrings. Divide your hamstrings and quadriceps into sections. Up the calf muscle. Release you from mental fatigue. Shaking at the end allows you to release any leftover tension. And we gently stroke the leg from the thigh, gently, no pressure through the knee, down towards the ankle, up your calf and your hamstring. Gently stroke. The benefits of self-massage are accumulative. As you regularly engage in self-massage, your soft tissues improve and release excessive tension, and improve your overall health and enhance better sleep patterns. Developing a sense of touch, connecting to your body's inner wisdom, your intuition. We stretch the hip, lateral hip and buttock stretch. Sitting position. Cross your right leg over your left extended leg. Twist your torso and reach over your right leg with your left arm. You should feel the stretch sensation in your hip and buttock area. Hold the stretch for 10 to 30 seconds. Breathe normally as you stretch. Advanced version. Your left leg is bent underneath to increase the stretch. Make sure you are not forcing any pressure through your knees. Hold the stretch for 10 to 30 seconds. Breathing normally as you stretch. Gently release your legs and relax. Gently shake your thigh and calf out. It's important to rehydrate and drink water when you are doing self-massage. All these techniques speed up the removal of waste products, accelerates the body's natural healing and recovering process. After activity, we mobilize the hip. An advanced hip exercise, lean back against a wall and lift your right leg and hold near your ankle and just below your knee. Slowly, gently rock and mobilize your hip area. It's like an internal massage. You should feel a releasing sensation, and then gently release your leg back down to the floor. Breathing naturally. You pound your legs, releases stored up tension in your body. Pound with loose fists. Your wrists are loose and floppy. You can vocalize your pounding if you so desire. It's a great release of energy when you do that. You can vocalize when you pound. The R sound. Ah, 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 ah. Nice deep breath in. Ah. It's great to release excessive stress. Allow the sound to vibrate through your body and you feel this great release of stress. It revitalizes your level of energy when you pound the muscles vigorously. Gently stroke again, feeling the difference now in your body, in your muscles. Gradually increase the pressure of your strokes as you feel comfortable to do so. Listen to your body's signals. Ease your mind and gently, naturally breathing. Inhale and exhale and sense how your body feels. You should now feel relaxed, free from tension, calm, and have a wonderful sense of well-being. And relax. Take a moment to just breathe normally, naturally, and get a sense of your body's awareness once more. Take a few gentle breaths and go back to the start of this leg section and repeat the whole sequence on the other leg. Tension headaches, insomnia, general aches and pains, and stresses of the day can easily be alleviated by massage, self-massage regularly each day. Any further information on products, articles, videos, please go to my website at www.laurastanyer.co.uk.